Love you all. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
This is for you, Kenny. It's the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive like a duet. He wears many hearts, so he has a very special side. In the Brooklyn Cafe, it's a big love buffet. With roses galore, man, you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Shine your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Love this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Give the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show. Love you, Kenny.
Love you, Shad. Love you, love you, love you. So Shad just sang the Florida Love theme song, which she created with Sheer. Sheer wrote the music. Sharon wrote the lyrics, and she sings it. So love you, love you, love you, Shad. I want to say I love you to everybody. Love you, love you, love you, Sonny. Sonny love. Love you, love you. Love you, love you, Slick love. Love you, love you. Dawn love. Love you, love you. So I love you all. So today, we are going to be loving Sonny's dad, Richard Underwood, who I call Richard Love. Did they ever call him Richie? Always Richard. Always Richard. Okay, so I love him so much. So I'm going to show you all Sonny's dad so you get an idea of who we're loving today. So this is Sonny's dad. I love him so much. And he's still ticking away, right? Sharp as a whip, right, Sonny? Sharp as a whip. handsome, handsome, handsome as can be. So I love you, Richard. The show is dedicated to you. And just to give you an idea, again, you know, life is short. I could pass right now on the show. Anybody could pass. So we got to love everybody now. Now. We only have now. So I'm just going to show you a few more beautiful pictures of Richard, because he's just such a gorgeous, handsome man with beautiful Sunny. So here you go. Look how amazing. They love each other so much, right, Sunny?
Those
Love
are
each other
amazing.
so much. So what does that bring up for you when you see these?
Yeah, you're gonna make me cry. That's so amazing. I love those big pictures. And he's my hero.
Yeah. So her dad is her hero, and she loves him more than anything in the whole world. And he was a mom, a dad. He's a grandpa. He's in everything to you.
He was my mommy and my dad.
Yeah. So I'm just going to show you a few more because I want everybody to get an idea what love is all about. So here's some great photos. Look at that. So Sonny, who's the little one in the picture?
Who's the little one? That's Drew, his third grandchild.
Okay, great. Now look at all the love. How beautiful. This is what love is all about. So Sonny, what's it like for you to see these?
Well, I love the picture on the left, and he always wore T-shirts that he was like, yeah, I always look this good. He was a little full of himself with his looks.
Well, he's very handsome.
But he was very confident, and he taught me a lot about self-esteem starting at 6 a.m. every morning.
Yeah. So this is pure love. So life is short. And I could pass right now. Sonny could pass. Sharon could pass. Richard could pass. So we got to love each other. Oh, I love you, Trutron. Love you, love you, love you. So Trutron's amazing. So Trutron's this extraordinary, incredible graphic designer. He creates all the Florida Love Show posters every week, and they are so beautiful. Look how beautiful they are. I love you, Trutron. You're amazing. You're so special. So special. I love you. So all this love, we only have now to share it. Now. And so I was just in Publix getting roses, which I get before every store. Which I get before every show. And I gave a few women roses, and two of the women were like, I want to take a picture with you. It was Sandy Love and Erica Love. So they took a picture with me, and they were just lit up. I mean, to love people lights up. This is what we do at Florida Love. We spread love in the Florida community, and we transform the world with love. So I transformed Publix with love this morning, just by saying I love you, just by handing out roses and saying I love you. So these two women were just lit up. They gave me $1. Again, love is to give just because, no expectations of anything in return. They just handed me $1. And I told them, I said, well, I'm going to take both these dollars, these $2, and I'm going to give it to a homeless person. And I walk out of Publix, and there's a homeless person. I mean, if God is love. I mean, God is so love. When we have crazy coincidences like that, God is love. That's right, Shah. God is love. Look at Shah. Shah's pure love. Pure love. Pure love. So, right there. I mean, outside Publix. His name was Ronnie. Ronnie Love. We fist pumped. I gave him the $2. Told him I love him. He told me he loved me. He was so moved. He was in tears. He was so moved. Life is short. What are we waiting for? Let's all love each other. So I'm going to give you another example. So this week, my mom wasn't feeling well. Now, my mom is the love of my life. She's gorgeous. She's just she's everything to me. First thing, I owe her my life because she gave me life. I owe her everything. She's the love of my life. Now, can you imagine if we all thought that way, that we owed our parents our lives because they gave us life? Well, that's how it is for me. So my mom wasn't responding back for a few days, which is not like her. And she kept telling me she's feeling sick. So finally, I said, I'm not losing my mom. I'm not having her pass on me, and I don't do anything about it. I ran over there, said, Mom, I'm taking you to the hospital. She was really out of it, and I took her to the hospital. She hadn't been to the hospital probably in 40 years. Mom, if you're watching, I love you. I love you more than anything in the whole world. So I want to show you a picture of my mom, okay? So this is my mom. This is Julie Love, my mom. I love her more than anything in the whole world. I ran over there. I said, Mom, we're going to the hospital now. Spent the whole night with her. You know, and I'm thinking, you know, she's going to leave, go there, leave. They're going to give her some medicine. Well, they wanted her to stay overnight. My mom's so cute. She's like, I'm not staying. I'm not staying. I'm going home now. She's so with it, so there, you know. But she hadn't been in a hospital in years and years and years. But they took care of her. She stayed overnight. They gave her every test. And, you know, it was just amazing. It was just amazing. And she's actually, they found out, really healthy. But they had to do everything, every test. So I love you, Mom. Love you so much, more than anything. But again, she could have passed this week. She could have passed any second. When I didn't get the phone call, I ran over there. Now, could you imagine if we all treated our parents that way? Like if something was wrong, we ran over there and we said, I love you. I'm taking you to the doctor. I'm taking you to the hospital. What do you need? I'm there for you. So that's how it was for me with my mom. So Mom, again, if you're watching, I love you more than anything in the whole world. So it's also Black History Month. And Martin Luther King is my idol. And he had the I Have a Dream speech. So I want to just read this. I've been reading it every show for Black History Month. And next week, we're really going to be celebrating Black History Month as I have Pastor Ty from the Victory City Church. He's going to bring all his singers from the choir to celebrate Black History Month. So anyway, I want to read this because he's my idol. I have a dream, and I have a dream, that one day this nation rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed, that all men are created equal. For me, it's all men and women are created equal, and it's all human beings are created equal, that we're all equal. So that's what Florida Love, that's what we stand for here. We stand for love. Love is equality. We're all equal. And when I speak to people, I look in their eyes. I don't see color. I just look in people's eyes. I see a human being. We're all the same. We all have blood. We're all the same. So we can all love each other. So I love you, Martin Luther King. You're my idol. I love you. So when George Floyd passed, and I saw it happen on TV with that knee on his neck from that officer, I cried, and I cried, and I cried. And I actually reached out to Martin Luther King. In my mind, I said, what should I do? And he's, you know, he said, because I was coming to the show with roses, he's like, hand out roses to every African American. I mean, God is love. God is love, you know, like. So what I did was I handed out roses to every African American. And the news covered it. So I'm going to play you both newses so you see what Roses for Change, we call them Roses for Change love marches, are all about. Please play the newses.
Welcome back. Now at 5:30, who couldn't use a little love right now?
One Pompano Beach businessman is making it his mission to spread love all around by giving out the flower of love to random strangers. CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo has this heartwarming story.
There's an old song with lyrics that say what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ken Lerman is living that moment in a movement he created called Roses for Change.
We love you.
The idea for Roses for Change came about after the death of George Floyd and the turmoil that followed.
I felt their pain. And for me, I don't see color. I mean, I see us all as human beings. And we all can love each other. I mean, love is simple.
Ken, who owns his own printing business for 35 years, appropriately named the Happy Printer, decided to spring into action, purchasing dozens of roses he could hand out.
The first thing I did was I went to Whole Foods and I also went to Publix and I gave out roses to all the African Americans in the store. And I said, I love you. And they said, I love you back. And they said, God bless you. And they said, we need love more now than ever before.
Ken was so moved by the response, he posted pictures on Facebook, receiving 600 likes. Suddenly, Roses for Change on Facebook was born. His followers wanted to join him, buying roses too, and it's now become a movement, spreading love to people of all races. We recently caught up with them in Boca Raton.
I just want to say I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Bellman, who had never met Ken in person, wanted in on the love train and came out on this day to volunteer.
His message is just of love, and love yourself, and love one another. and he speaks to my soul, and he speaks to me because I love to spread love as well.
Some were skeptical, wondering if there's a catch to these random acts of kindness. But for those who understood it, it meant the world.
I think it's just amazing. This is really, really nice. You're really showing your love. You're taking your time to do this. Just amazing. And the red flowers, forget it. Just bringing brightness to this world. It's much needed. Thank you so much.
Seriously, so sweet.
Can you imagine what a world it would be like if we just all gave roses to each other instead of what's actually going on? Like, to me, that's a way to spread a message. Spread the message of love.
Lucky me, I received my rose. For more information on Roses for Change when they meet every Friday, go on to our website at cbsmiami.com. I'm Lisa Petrillo, Smelling Sweet, CBS 4 News.
We're continuing to bring you inspiring stories from our area about people changing their communities for the better. Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Chris Gilmore shares the story of a man on a mission to spread love, one rose at a time.
Roses are red and Ken Lerman's suit is too.
Love you, Anthony.
If you see his bouquets, he has a message for you.
Man, love you, brother.
The 55-year-old loves love.
I love you.
And he now uses roses to let people know it.
I love you.
There's some pain behind Lerman's purpose. His Roses for Change campaign began this summer after he and people across the country witnessed the fallout following the death of George Floyd while in police custody.
How can one human being do that to another human being? Like, I was crying when I saw it.
Armed with roses and a message of love, Lerman says he wanted to reach those most affected.
I got to give this to all the African Americans. They're hurting.
His message has since caught on both online and in Palm Beach County, where he regularly shares love and roses to people of all colors. We caught up with Lerman with 100 of his favorite flowers in hand at the Milagro Center in Delray Beach.
A lot of learning goes on every day here in the Milagro Center, but today's lesson consisted of some flowers and 3 words going a long way.
I love you.
I was surprised and I was like, oh, I love you too.
A lot of these teens say it's been a while since they've heard those words directed at them, and even longer since they have been given flowers.
It was kind of weird at first. I was like, roses giving someone flowers. It was kind of weird because I didn't expect that, but it's pretty nice. It's a really nice gesture.
He said, I love you, you stay safe, and he told my grandma happy birthday too.
Lerman says he hopes the connection he makes with strangers leaves a lasting impact.
That's my mission every single day, to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love.
Because maybe all you need is love. In Delray Beach, Chris Gilmore, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you can help us share stories that are inspiring South Florida.
Love you, love you, love you, love you. So all you need is love. That's simple. All you need is love. And it doesn't matter where in the world, everybody wants to love and be loved. So that's, as Chris Gilmore said, I love you, Chris Gilmore. He was the second reporter. Mwah. And I love Lisa Petrillo. Smelling sweet, Lisa Petrillo. I love you. Yes, roses are love, smelling sweet. So every week I play something about that life is short, or love is no judgment. So the first thing I just want to say is that Florida Love, we created, oh, I love you, Jadarian. I love you, love you, love you, Jadarian. So Jadarian's so special. He's my brother. He spreads love all over the world. He's social media, Florida Love. He's just love, spreading love. He's pure love. Oh my God, I love you, Peggy. I love you, Peggy Love. You rock roses. Yes, yes, love you, Peggy Love. So Peggy is pure love. Her heart, pure love. And she just spreads love all over the world. So beautiful. So at Florida Love, we created the Florida Loving Hug. Give someone a hug and say, I love you every day. How simple is that, to spread love all over the world? And we would have a loving world. So go out, give someone a hug and say, I love you every day, to spread love all over the world. We only have now. Life is short. So I'm going to play a video right now about how life is short, so that you get an idea what can happen between a wife and a husband. When the husband takes his wife for granted, you'll see what happens. Please play that video.
Hey.
You all right?
I wanted to go for brunch on Saturday, so I was thinking we could book something. There's this really nice restaurant.
Yeah.
I thought we could go.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. 20 minutes. Pen?
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah. See you later, yeah?
Bye.
Okay, yeah,
Love
okay.
you.
Be there.
Mr. Clark? Is that Mr. Daniel Clark?
Yeah,
This is Dr. Cohen from Kensington and Chelsea Hospital.
yeah.
Calling to inform you that this morning your wife was involved in a serious road incident. She passed away en route to the hospital, and I regret to say there was absolutely nothing more we could have done.
I hope this never happens to anyone, but the harsh truth is that it does. Often we're so engrossed in our work that we forget to value, appreciate, and recognize those that we're actually working for. We get so wrapped up in our own lives that we forget the people that make up our life. I know people who regret the last words they said, and others who never really got to share how they genuinely feel. Whatever is taken for granted will eventually be taken away. That's when we end up missing the most the person that we least appreciated. Because we never think the last time will be the last time. We think we have more, but we don't. Focus on those that you really love.
Focus on those that you really love. So here you have a husband and a wife, and his husband's last words to his wife are, "Can I have a pen?" Then he leaves. Doesn't even say, "I love you." Love you, Cole. Love you. Oh, I love you so much, Cole. Love you. Cole's amazing. Cole Love, he's amazing. Spreads love all over the world. It's so simple. We can all love each other. But again, life is short. So he says, "Can I have a pen?" Leaves, doesn't even say, "I love you." The wife is so excited for the brunch. She's gonna tell him she's pregnant. She ends up passing in a car accident. Like this. That's how life is. Like this. It can go like this. So love everybody now. You only have now. So I love each and every one of you. So I'm Kenny Love. I'm founder and creator of Florida Love and the Florida Love Show. So Florida Love and the Florida Love Show are not, they're non-profits, 501c3s. So love is free. Everything on Florida Love is free. So when I handed out the roses today in Publix, they gave me $1. I didn't expect it. I didn't ask for it. Nothing. We don't ask for anything. It's free to be on the show. If you want to be on the show, contact me. It's free to post on our pages, our groups. So we have different groups on Facebook, okay? We have groups called Love Circle where we get together in person and we say, "I love you," and that's going to start happening more and more now that COVID is starting to, go down a little bit, hopefully. Then we have Roses for Change, which you saw, the 2 newses. We have Days of Love, where we hand out roses and we say, "I love you." I call them Roses for Change love marches. I've had them with police officers, recovery centers, churches, temples, in the middle of the street, in front of Bed Bath & Beyond, anywhere. So you can have a love march, a Roses for Change love march right now. Just go out, buy a rose, and give it to someone. That spreads love all over the world. I believe if I spread love to one person, it spreads love all over the world. All human beings, we're all connected. And we're really all connected by love because we were all babies once, and babies are pure love. So I look in people's eyes when I speak to them, again, because what I see is, I see their heart. Again, I don't see color. I just see eyes and I see their heart. And we all have hearts. So we all have love deep down inside, and we all were babies once. So go out and love before somebody passes. Go out and love. And so we have other groups as well. Again, posting on the groups are free. We have Love Will Keep Us Together with almost 4,000 people. We just say love you, love you, love you, hugs, kisses every day. It's so inspiring. It's so moving. We post about love. And again, love will keep us together. And then we have Florida Love Dating and Networking. Now, Florida Love Dating and Networking. So to be in any group on Florida Love, you just have to be loving. That's it. That's the requirement. So people are like meeting the man and woman of their dreams. They're sharing. I mean, this is a site where people are just being themselves. And whether, you know, again, Florida Love Dating and Networking, people are networking, they're dating, they're communicating, but it's about love. And it's all over, it's become all over the world. So right now it has almost 14,000 people. It grew about 7,000 people in the past month. The last group I have is Love Songs, which to me is extremely special because Love Songs right now has over 256,000 people. Started out with one a few months back. I love that one person, over 256,000 people. And they share love songs from all over the world. So every single show, I share a song from Love Songs. So this happens to be from two guys who go around the world. They're called Music, Travel, Love. And what they do is they travel, they spread music and love. So this song really touched me because they were in the Philippines. And so I'm just going to let you see it. Please play that love song.
1, 2, 3. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain and we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things that you need to borrow. For no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just call on me, brother, if you need a hand, 'cause we all need somebody to lean on. Just might have a problem that you'll understand, 'cause we all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody to lean on. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody to lean on.
I love, love, love when all the Filipinos surround them. And they're so adorable. They're so cute, especially the kids. They just love love more than anything. And again, they don't have money. They're not materialistic. They are so about love. I mean, love is not material. Love is not about money at all. Love is free. So here at Florida Love, everything is free. So please join Love Songs, please, and see. Oh, love you, Allison. Yes, spreading love with Chris last night. Chris McDonald, the Elvis impersonator. He's amazing. We were watching last night together. I love you so much, Allison. Love you so much. Love you, Jadarian. Love you so much. Please keep the comments coming. And we were loving Chris McDonald. You know, he was on the show. He's an Elvis impersonator. He's amazing. Please watch his stuff on Facebook Live. I love you, Chris. Love you, love you. And again, I love Elvis, as you can see. Love him, love him. Very special. And, you know, I'm actually going to, Elvis and Marilyn Monroe are like two of my idols, okay? Like, I have pictures of them all over my apartment. They are pure love, okay? And they both had tragic endings. The thing is that they remind me that love is not about fame, fortune, money, material. Love is about the heart, and they both had big, beautiful hearts. So, love is about saying I love you. So, I love you, Slick. I love you, Slick. Slick's like here taking photographs of everybody. I love you so much, Sonny Love. I love you so much. I love you, Sha. Love you so much.
Love you too.
So let me ask you, Sonny. So your dad, Richard, can you lean on him?
Definitely.
All the time, right?
Yes, he was there for anything, at any time, any money, car breaking down, you name it.
Yeah. When's his birthday?
April 26,
He's a Taurus.
1942, yeah.
So loyal, right?
Yeah, very loyal.
So I love you, Richard, so much. He was always there.
Yeah, he still is.
And still is.
Yeah.
And still is.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see these, he's like lit up just being with you, the love.
Yeah, I make him cry.
Oh, how do you make him cry?
Well, either Hallmark cards or, of course, the first day I left for college and he found out there was boys in the dorm. And also, when I was getting married, you know, things like that. He always cries. He cries every time he drops me off the airport, and then he goes and parks the car, and then he sneaks back in to try to say goodbye one more time.
Wow. Wow. So some of the Hallmark cards you get him are Mother's Day cards, right?
Yes, yes. I bought him Hallmark cards. They always have to be Hallmark, or else he doesn't want them, because he's like, can you make me cry with this card? And I used to make cards, and I always thought I'd be like the next Hallmark. But anyways, I gave that dream up. And I used to make him Mother's Day cards. And then a few years ago, when I became a mom, he stopped getting them. And he's like, that's not fair. Where's my Mother's Day cards?
Yeah, yeah. He's the everything. Superman.
Yeah.
Mother, father, everything.
He turned our family of 3 into a team. And together, we all worked together, whether it was cleaning, doing the yard work, washing cars, and doing laundry. And he really taught us how to survive.
Beautiful, beautiful. Sonny, can you go with Sharon up there to the mic now? Before you go up there, there's one song I want to play. So, I love Meatloaf, okay? And Meatloaf passed. He passed weeks ago. Again, like this. Like this, one of my loves, my rock loves. And he showed people you don't have to look a certain way to be a rocker. So, and he was pure love. And I remember the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I remember just all the things he was in. I love him. I love you, Meatloaf. I love you. And there's a song that he did called, you know, I'll Do Anything for Love. #1 hit. Every time I listen to it over and over again. I have tears in my eyes. So I want to play this song because, as far as I'm concerned, Richard will do anything for love. Sonny will do anything for love. Sharon will do anything for love. Slick will do anything for love. I'll do anything for love. So please play my love, Meatloaf.
Some days it don't come easy, and some days You're like nothing I've ever seen before. I will again. You maybe I'm crazy, oh it's crazy and it's true. I know you can save me, no one else can save me now but you. As long as the wheels are turning, as long as the bells are burning, as long as your dreams are coming true, you better believe that I would do anything for love. And you know it's true, and that's a fact. I would do anything for love, and there'll never be no turning back. But I'll never do it better than I do it with you. So long, oh so long, and I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Oh no, won't do that.
Will you raise me up? Will you help me down? Will you get me right out of this God-forsaken town? Will you make it all a little less old?
I can do that. Oh, I can do
Make me
that.
some magic with your own two hands. Can you build an emerald city with these grains of sand? Can you give me something I can take home?
Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do
Will you care to every fantasy I got? Will you hold me down with holy water if I get too hot? Will you take me places I've never known?
I can do that. Oh, I can do that.
Sorry, I've been around. It'll all turn to dust and we'll all fall down. And sooner or later, you'll be screwing around.
I won't do that. No, I won't do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that.
We're all singing and dancing here. I will do anything for love. We will do anything for love. So love you, love you, love you, Meatloaf. Love you from the bottom of my heart, my idol. So, Sonny, just tell me a little bit about these pictures. So how old were you?
Well, the one on the right, it was after college.
Here?
No, my right. Yeah, that one was
This
after.
one after college?
No, the one on your
This one's
that
after
one.
college?
That was after college.
Okay.
And the one on the left, I look very young too, but that's when I was the first mom. Well, the second time. That's my second child, Drew. And my dad was like the proud grandfather. He was so excited when I had my firstborn.
So I see where you get your beautiful smile from, your dad.
You know, I never thought of that.
Look how beautiful his smile is. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. So I love you so much, Richard. So he's always there. Lean on me. So I'm going to come over there right now, okay? And we're going to sing a song together for you and Richard, okay?
Something special. You should stand in the middle.
So this is for you and for Richard, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, I'll just put my arms around you. Okay, we're singing this together. close. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, don't you ever change, keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you, and just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. So, Sonny, why did Sharon and I pick this song for you?
That was the song I told you about, right? That's
Well, tell me what you
Well-
and your dad.
Well, we love that movie, Father of the Bride, and we would watch it all the time. And then he'd hold my hand, I'd hold his hand on the couch, and we'd watch it. And he'd cry every day, every time we watched it, thinking about when I get married.
That was before you actually.
That was before I got married, yeah.
So did you play it at your wedding?
Yes, and we danced.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wow, so that's you and your dad's song.
Yeah. He
That's
always
for
thinks
you,
I'm the most
Richard.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's it like hearing that song?
Fun. My dad's fun and silly, so it reminds me of holding his hand and just dancing. He always likes to swoon the ladies, so he's big at asking women to dance. So he loved to just pick you up in the living room and just start dancing.
Starting with his daughter.
Yeah.
And your dad was a real lover.
He was the ladies' man.
He was a ladies' man.
He
like
dated every waitress we ever had.
And also the whole tri-state area.
The
you
whole
told me?
tri-state area. I said, Dad,
Richard, you're everybody's idol over here.
I said, you got to
Ladies'
move,
man.
Dad. He
Ladies'
dated all the
man.
women in
American
the
Gigolo.
tri-state area.
Right.
Come down to Florida.
Yeah,
Oh,
come down to
boy.
Florida. And also, you shared with me, how many women did he invite to your wedding?
Oh, he invited 8 ex-girlfriends.
Just
Yes, they
women.
all came because they loved me.
Aw.
But he definitely, invited them all. He danced with them all.
Yeah, because he's so
and he
lover.
took a date.
He's got a huge heart.
Yeah, he
It must
loves
be really special
women.
for them all
He
to
loves
still be in touch
women.
with him.
Yeah, he was good to everybody. He was fun. He'd like to go dancing. He misses going dancing now thanks to COVID.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
So I want to play the slideshow so everybody gets to see your handsome, amazing ladies' man dad. So please play the slideshow. So what's it like, Sonny, to see that slideshow?
Oh, it makes you want to cry. And you already made me cry earlier.
We love you, Sonny. Love you, Richard.
So how did I make you cry earlier?
Well, the first part, you made me cry. Well, you made me cry a bunch of times. There was the video of the woman, and she was pregnant. And then before that, what was the other thing? You were talking about your mom, which was awesome. Something else you made me cry too. I was like, I didn't know I was coming here to cry.
I love you.
But love feels good, even
love
if
you.
it feels painful sometimes.
So you love your dad so much. He's watching right now. What would you love to tell him right now?
Thanks for raising me. And he raised me since I was 10. He raised my brother and I. He was always there. He's a good guy.
And we'll always be there.
Yeah.
And love you, Jadarian. Love you, love you. See, everybody loves you. So he's your hero, isn't he?
Yeah.
So Sharon prepared a song to love you and your dad. And the hero that he is. So this is dedicated to your dad, who's your hero.
More tears. More tears.
More tears. Happy tears.
He loves Bette.
Must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. That's your way. You always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory. You were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're her hero? Everything she said you'd be. She can fly higher than an eagle. If you ask the wind beneath her wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. She would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're her hero? You're
show. Watch out, you're gonna cry.
Good tears, happy tears.
So what was it like to hear that song?
Beautiful. It made me cry. I was thinking, yes, none of this would be possible without my dad. He definitely, taught me well and instilled confidence and self-esteem. And every morning at 6 a.m. I'd wake up and he'd be looking in the mirror, talking to his alter ego. And he'd say, well, you look amazing today. Yes, you're so handsome. And, oh, your hair looks nice. And I'm going to go rock the day. And I'd be like, I'm up, just shut up. And then later on, I became the same person as him. And I'm like, my dad was actually so on point with his affirmations and commanding the universe what was going to happen.
You're amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I need to do that in the morning. But when you're, in high school, you're like, yeah, what's all that?
Right.
So what are like some of your most special memories with your dad?
Playing softball, and he would play every day, and that's why I got so good, because I practiced, and I played for 9 years.
Wow.
And I had a really good arm, and I was really good up to bats, and I was really good.
I'm sure you still are.
Yeah, probably could be. I might not run as fast around the bases, but he played with my brother, and I came to every game. He never missed a game. Yeah.
He was always there.
Always there. Even around his schedule, because he'd have to drive an hour to work, and in the snow. It used to snow a lot in Pittsburgh back then, not anymore. And he would go every day, never missed a day of work, not one day. He was the healthiest person I knew, and he taught my brother and I how to exercise and eat right from a very young age, and I've been exercising every day of my life, every day since 12.
Wow.
And my brother too. So he instilled all these great principles, how to take care of your body, because with it, without it, we're not going to be alive. We're not going to enjoy life. So teaching us how to have hobbies and go play ball, and then he started teaching my kids. So that was fun. He got to relive all that, and he taught my brother's son. So he would go to my brother's games. My kids, they grew up in Vegas, so he didn't get to come to any games.
Aw.
Yeah. So I say softball, working out. We used to go hiking at this place called McConnell's Mills. We take my kids now. We still go to this day. But he can't go anymore, so that was the last time home, was his last trip there. Yeah.
And you told me he also used to pick up all your friends.
Oh my God, that was a huge memory. I had a lot of best friends. There's still to this day, Jackie, Amy, Debbie, Heidi, Pam, all of them, Shannon, Krista, and he would drive 5 minutes to one house, 10 minutes to the next house, 10 minutes to the next house. So it was a very big school district. So by the time we picked everybody up, we spent an hour driving, and then he'd drive us at least 45 minutes to like the under 21 age dance clubs or roller skating back in the day. And then he'd go waste some time, probably pick up 3 or 4 women, and then he'd come back and pick us up and then drive us all home, or let everyone have a sleepover. So everyone stayed at my house, and then they liked that part because he just let us be, and the next morning he'd make, fried potatoes and eggs and all that good stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so he'd pick up all my friends, let them all stay. He knew that was a huge part of my life.
When Kenny told me about your dad, every word that came out of Kenny's mouth, I'm like, that's my dad, that's my dad. And to hear you say that, I had a birthday party when I was, I think, 9, and we prepared the house and all that, and nobody showed up. And the reason they didn't show up is because their parents wouldn't drive them to my house and back. My father went with the station wagon, and he picked up every single child and then brought every single one home. And
Yeah,
my mom will tell you there are no stars left in the sky because my father's brought them all down. Not just for me, but for everyone's life that he touches. So
that's awesome.
when I hear you say things like that, I'm like, thank God there's more people like that. Angels.
Yeah, because a lot of
on this
parents
earth.
didn't want to drive, and if
Right.
it was even one drop of snow, forget it.
Right.
Yeah.
We lived in New York, same.
Yeah, so your dad is pure love. Richard, we love you so much. You're pure love. And Sharon prepared a song for you to just love you with all those beautiful memories. And so, yeah,
You
why
make
don't
me
you
cry
get close
again.
together?
Sure.
Like the corners of my mind.
Love you, Sonny. Love you, Shad. That was so beautiful. So, Sonny, before we end the show, I just want to, memories. What would you love to tell your dad?
I'd say thank you, Dad, for all that you've done and giving of yourself selflessly and unconditionally.
And how much do you love him?
I love you to the moon and back.
Yeah.
More than I can express in a Hallmark card.
Yeah. So I love you both to the moon and back. I love you, Richard, to the moon and back. I want to thank you all for watching the Florida Love Show today. And as I end every show, who could you give a rose to? I love you. You've been listening to the Florida Love Show, where we've been spreading love in the Florida community. For more information, please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken@florida-love.com or on our website, florida-love.com. See you next week, 3 p.m. Friday for the Friday Love Hour. Keep spreading love in your life and have a loving week. Love you all.